Hi there. It's uh it's actually been a while. Despite the number of times I've said that and it's not been the case. It's been probably about 6 months since I've uploaded something. And you might be wondering, where did he go? What's he been doing? Why has he been why has he been gone so long? And that's a pretty easy thing to answer. Life got rough for a while. Some stuff was good. Some stuff was pretty good. Other stuff really not so good. So I took a break because I wanted to spend some time with the family. I was going through a little bit of a depressive episode, kind of needed to get back into my own head in the right way, I suppose, and kind of reassert myself to myself. With that came some sacrifices being made, and part of it was a consistent upload schedule and a pretty regular, weekly, pretty frequent upload schedule. So I apologize. Things got busy. And then I started up the school semester again, or this semester. And this has been one of those semesters where I've had to focus more than like any other semester I've had thus far, at least in my bachelor's degree program. That's a surprising thing for me. Most of the classes I've been able to get through pretty easily, just based on what I've known from being in the working industry for the past, 9 years or so. But this time I'm actually learning things and I'm having to focus, and I have multiple things due from both classes every week, and that makes it difficult to make anything with any kind of effort or time focus. So I apologize again for that. Once I started the semester, roughly a week into it, I was in a dear friend's wedding. I was part of the bachelor party, or yeah, the bachelor party. I was part of the groomsmen part of the bridal party and the bachelor party, honestly, which was a blast. I got to run D&D for that, and it went really well, but we didn't get nearly as far as I wanted to, unfortunately. Go figure. Never do. It was a good time. It was a blast. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and unfortunately we had to put my mom's dog, and actually my family's dog for a number of years. We had to put her down at the age of 12 because her kidneys completely shut down. So we couldn't let her suffer anymore, despite the fact that it was a hard goodbye. The same night, though, my grandmother, who's been very sick over the last 28, 29 years, finally gave up the fight. And she passed away sometime during the night, the same night we put our dog down. And that was hard. On top of that, with my school stuff, I had been psyched out, and one of my professors had said that this class would be one of the more difficult classes I'd ever take, and so that had me anxious. On top of that, some drama with some other family stuff kicked up, and that was something I wasn't expecting. My grandfather started causing some problems with some heirlooms and not sharing information, and I mean, he kind of robbed us of our goodbye to my grandmother because he's him, I guess. So I've been through a lot this semester, a lot more than I would have anticipated. Work has been fairly decent and consistent, but there's always something going on there, whether it's good or bad or indifferent. There's always something to draw your attention away. And when I'm not being work or student, or being a worker or being a student, I'm being dad and husband. And then when I'm not doing those things, I'm actually, honestly, lately been playing a decent amount of Overwatch 2, but it's been from the hours of like 9 p.m. until like 1 or 2 in the morning, because I think, honestly, I might be still facing that depressive episode. I might be running away from all of the problems that are outside of this office. And I didn't want my YouTube stuff to become a crutch either, and I didn't want to upload anything till I had something to say. until I had something to provide, until I had some sort of value to put forward. So, yeah. Yeah. On the list of good things I should offer up, just to make sure this isn't a total bummer of a video. The camera I'm using right now that you're seeing is a new one, but I'm borrowing it. And I will hopefully save up for another one, although that adds to the list of bad things. Somebody defrauded my wife and I of $1,000 over the course of about an hour last night. And so we're facing that and trying to deal with whatever the bank can help us out with on that one. But I'm hoping to save up for a Blackmagic Design Pocket Cinema 4K. This is the 6K model, but you really probably won't be able to tell much of a difference between the 4K and the 6K for my streaming and stuff, which I am hopefully going to be doing a lot more of. I'm hoping to be streaming over on Twitch for a while, hopefully more consistently once this semester starts to wrap up. Hoping to be able to get in there. Also got some better lights. These you've probably seen in my Shop Talk series, or seen the benefits of them. But they're in my office now because it's cold outside. The first snow of the winter has landed in northern Michigan, and so I have to deal with that. So hopefully I'll be able to get out into my shop, fire up the forge, and heat up a bit. But I also haven't been able to do that. I haven't been taking a whole lot of joy in my hobbies lately. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's probably about as good of an update as I can give you. I guess good things. I said I was going to talk about good things. I did buy God of War Ragnarok the other night, the day it came out, or the day after it came out, and I do plan on streaming that over on Twitch, twitch.tv/ArticulusTV. If you're interested, I'll throw a link in the description below. Come check it out. I have a lot of fun there when I do get to stream. I was going to play V Rising again, because that's what my last stream was, but I got to play God of War Ragnarok. And then I'll come back to V Rising, but I got to play God of War Ragnarok. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Well, V Rising was good. The first God of War in the new series is really good. I'm hoping Ragnarok is also still great. Yeah, I've been building up a little bit of a whiskey collection here and there, although I've been drinking a little bit more of it rather than just going out and buying new stuff. Not to any kind of problem or anything like that. I've kept that in pretty solid check. But yeah, my younger child has a birthday coming up, so that's going to be good. And we've been able to help out a couple of people, which has been nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got a new camera slider. It's in that orange-lined box down there. And my tall tripod is the one that I was using in the Shop Talk series as well to hold my camera. Which is actually currently over there behind my chair headrest that you can't really see. Where you at? Yeah, you can't really see it, but it's like right where my finger is pointing right now. It's that little black spot there next to that white lithium grease can and in front of the blue Brooklotic Classic Laddie tin. Not that most of you would know what that is. Yeah. That's about all I've got for an update. Doesn't seem like much, but it really is. It's been a lot. It's been emotionally and mentally draining on me, even to the point of affecting me physically. So I've got to be really careful. Yeah. I had one other good thing I wanted to share, and oh, yeah. As of last night, I went through my academic schedule and figured some stuff out with a lot of help from my mom, who's an incredible help in this case, in a lot of cases, I guess, but and an absolutely incredible help. Figured out that I only have about a year and a half left of school before I graduate, provided I pass all my classes, obviously. And that's really cool. That's like really exciting. And really weird to think about, but really exciting. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I've had senioritis for the last like year, and I have so much left to do. But at the same time, it's not so much that it feels insurmountable anymore, which is exciting. So, yeah, that's the best I've got. I really appreciate you stopping by. If you're watching this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here and for listening to me babble on about my life. That's really important to me, and I'm glad that you're here. If you're interested in me just doing more of these kinds of talks and getting real with the way that life has been for me, or kind of the things that I've learned along the way, let me know. I'd be happy to just talk. Or, check me out over on Twitch, and we can chat about it there too. That's a little bit more my jive as far as content creation. So I hope to see you there. I really do. And until then, have a good one.